Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to a short story session. There was a dog, a great revolutionary, one might say, who was always teaching other dogs of the town that just because of your nonsense barking, we are not growing. You waste your energy by barking unnecessarily. A postman passes, and suddenly a policeman passes, a sannyasin passes. Dogs are against uniforms, any sort of uniform, and they are revolutionaries. They immediately start barking. The leader would tell them, "Stop this. Don't waste energy because this same energy can be put into something useful, creative. Dogs can rule the whole world, but you are wasting your energy for no purpose at all. This habit has to be dropped. This is the only sin, the original sin." The dogs were always feeling that he was perfectly right. Logically, he was right. Why do you go on barking and much energy is wasted? One feels tired. Again, the next morning, one starts barking, and again, by the night, one is tired. What is the point of it all? They could see the leader's meaning, but they also knew that they were just dogs, poor dogs. The ideal was very great, and the leader was really a revealer, because whatsoever he was preaching, he was doing. He never used to bark. You could see his character, that he practiced whatever he preached. One day, they decided it was the birthday of the leader, and they decided, as a gift, that at least on that night they would resist the temptation to bark. At least for one night, they would respect the leader and give him a gift. All the dogs stopped that night. It was very difficult. Just like when you are meditating, how difficult it is to stop thinking. It was the same problem. They stopped barking. They had always barked, and they were not great saints, just ordinary dogs. But they tried hard. They hid in their places with clenched teeth, with closed eyes, so they would not see anything. The leader walked around the town, plunged in complete silence, puzzled and listless. Whom to preach to now? Who to teach now? He had never really thought that the dogs would listen to him, that it was just natural for dogs to bark. His demand was unnatural, but the dogs had stopped. His whole leadership, his ministry was at stake. What was he going to do from tomorrow? Because all he knew was to teach. For the first time, he realized that since he had been constantly teaching from morning till night, that's why he had never felt the need to bark. His energy was so involved in his teaching, and that was a sort of barking. That night, though, there were no culprits, no guilty dogs to be found anywhere, and the preacher dog felt this tremendous urge to bark. A dog is, after all, a dog. He went into a dark lane and started barking. When the other dogs heard that somebody had broken the agreement, they said, "Why should we suffer?" The whole town started barking. Back came the leader and said, "You fools, when are you going to stop barking? Because of your barking, we have remained just dogs. Otherwise, we would have dominated the whole world."